Dennis the Menace is not simply a family comedy, but also a magical journey that leads the audience into a world of mischief filled with innocence and humor. Released in 1959, the film is based on Hank Ketcham's legendary cartoon character about boy Dennis Mitchell, a little angel with a mischievous soul who annoys his parents and neighbor Mr. Wilson. Personality, having to struggle in situations that are both funny and sad. With laugh-out-loud jokes and charming charm, Dennis made viewers not only laugh but also feel family bonds, sincere friendship, and the power of patience. However, behind the brilliant smiles and humorous moments lies a tragic story about the fate of the cast. They are not only faces that shine on the screen, but also people who have to face challenges, pain, and mysterious deaths. Their journey is truly a mirror of life, where fame and fortune do not always go hand in hand with happiness. In this video, we will explore touching stories together, reveal secrets behind the spotlight, and learn about unexpected deaths that have made the audience ponder. Join us in entering a world where dreams and reality collide, where joy sometimes brings deep sadness. Gloria Henry, who plays Alice Mitchell, the loving and supportive mother in the film, is an icon of devotion and kindness. Born on April 2, 1923, Gloria began her acting career at a young age and quickly distinguished herself in the film industry with her charm and talent. The role of Alice demonstrated a mother's patience and unconditional love, making the audience feel the warmth and family affection in every frame. Gloria lived a long life filled with many contributions to the arts and the community. She has participated in many different films and television shows, leaving an indelible mark in the hearts of fans. On April 3, 2021, at the age of 98, Gloria passed away peacefully. Even though she is no longer present in this world, her legacy of love and kindness lives on through the characters she portrayed. Her passing is not only the loss of a talented actress, but also the loss of a warm heart that has touched so many souls. Herbert Anderson, who is famous for his role as Henry Mitchell, the patient and understanding father in the movie Dennis the Menace, left a deep impression on the audience. Born on September 30, 1917, Anderson was not only a talented actor, but also a loving father and grandfather in real life. He began his acting career in the 1940s and gradually asserted his position on screen. With his warmth and compassionate soul, his character Henry Mitchell became a role model for many fathers, showing boundless love and patience in the face of his son Dennis' mischief. Herbert's life does not stop at roles. He has experienced many ups and downs in his career as well as in his personal life. Even though he did not achieve great heights, he is still a beloved actor in the community and leaves a positive influence on those around him. However, Herbert Anderson passed away on March 11, 2017, at the age of 99. His passing left a big void in the hearts of the audience, but the legacy he left behind through his roles still remains. Live forever in memory. Joseph Kearns. Date of birth: February 12, 1907. Date of death: February 17, 1962. Joseph Kearns is a talented actor, famous for his role as George Wilson, the grumpy but lovable neighbor in the movie Dennis the Menace. Born in Elgin, Illinois, Kearns spent a peaceful childhood with his family. He began his acting career on stage and then moved into television and film. Kearns quickly distinguished himself thanks to his deep voice and ability to portray diverse roles, from comedic characters to serious roles. Kearns lived a rather private life, but the rigors of his acting career and family relationships took their toll on him. Towards the end of his life, he faced many personal challenges, including professional pressure and health problems. On February 17, 1962, he died at the age of 55 from a cerebral hemorrhage. His death leaves behind a legacy that is both painful and sweet, reflecting the internal battles he fought throughout his life. Billy Booth, who plays Tommy Anderson, Dennis's best friend, portrays the image of a loyal, supportive friend, and together they explore exciting childhood adventures. Born on December 23, 1949, Billy Booth entered his acting career at a very young age, and his career began brilliantly with his role in Dennis the Menace. Not only does he stand out with his cute appearance, Billy also brings a cheerful energy, expressing the innocence and joy of childhood. However, Billy's life is not only colorful. He has faced difficulties in his personal life, especially with his health. On December 31st, 2006, at the age of 57, he passed away from complications of liver disease. Although his life was full of challenges, Billy Booth is remembered for the affection and sincere friendship he brought to the character of Dennis. His legacy lies not only in his roles, but also in the optimism and strength he demonstrated throughout his life. Sylvia Field. Date of birth: October 28, 1903. Date of death: July 31, 1998. Sylvia Field, the actress who plays Martha Wilson, George's wife, is a loving and understanding woman. She was born in Kearney, New Jersey, into a family with an artistic tradition. Sylvia began her acting career at a very young age and quickly found her place in the film and television industry. She stands out with her elegant beauty and natural acting ability, making her character memorable in the hearts of audiences. In family life, Sylvia has a happy life with her husband and children. She is known as a devoted mother, always taking care of and supporting her family during difficult times. Sylvia has lived a long life with many ups and downs, experiencing joys and sorrows throughout her acting career. On July 31, 1998, at the age of 97, she died of natural causes. Her passing leaves behind a priceless legacy of kindness and love, reflecting the positive qualities she demonstrated through her roles as well as in real life. Sarah Seagar. Date of birth: September 25, 1913. Date of death: August 12, 1990. Sarah Seagar, the actress who plays Eloise Wilson, John Wilson's warm and friendly wife in the movie Dennis the Menace, was born in New York City. Sarah began her acting career on Broadway, where she demonstrated her natural talent in a variety of roles. Her image on screen is always associated with warmth and kindness, making it easy for the audience to feel the sincere feelings that her character brings. In her family life, Sarah is married to actor Paul Seagar, and they have children together whom she always loves and cares for. She is known as a devoted mother and always encourages her children to pursue their passion for art. Towards the end of her life, she faced serious health problems. On August 12, 1990, at the age of 76, she died of a cerebral hemorrhage. The legacy that Sarah left behind is the image of a loving woman with a generous heart, which was demonstrated through every role she took on and in her daily life. Gail Gordon. Date of birth: February 20th, 1906. Date of death: June 30th, 1995. Gail Gordon is a veteran actor, best known for playing George Wilson's brother John Wilson on Dennis the Menace. Born in New York City, Gail developed a passion for the arts at a young age and pursued a career in acting. He has participated in many films and television shows, but his role in Dennis the Menace brought him greater fame. Gail Gordon has a quite happy family life. He is married to actress BernNadette, and they have had many years together filled with beautiful memories. However, life is not always peaceful. Gail also faced many challenges and difficulties in his acting career. He was diagnosed with lung cancer, and on June 30th, 1995, he passed away at the age of 89. Gail's death was not only a great loss to family and friends, but also a bittersweet reminder of the fragility of life, along with the great talent he left behind for the cinema industry. Irene Tedro. Date of birth: January 5th, 1907. Date of death: March 10th, 1995. Irene Tedro, the actress best known for playing Mrs. Elkins in Dennis the Menace, was born in St. Joseph, Missouri. She started her acting career very early, with roles on stage and in movies. Irene stands out with her natural acting ability and charisma, helping her leave a deep impression in the hearts of the audience. Irene is known not only for her acting talent, but also for her warm heart and kindness. She had a happy family life, building a loving home with her husband and children. She is loved and respected by everyone not only for her talent but also for the positive impact she has brought to those around her. However, life is not always smooth. Irene faced health problems in her later years. On March 10, 1995, at the age of 87, she died from complications of a stroke. Her death leaves behind a warm legacy of kindness and sincerity, along with beautiful memories of a woman who is not only an artist, but also an inspiration to everyone around her. George Caesar. Date of birth: August 23, 1912. Date of death: June 13, 1979. George Caesar, who plays the Sergeant Major in Dennis the Menace, is an actor who stands out for his professional and profound acting style. Born in Iowa, George began his acting career at a young age, with small roles on stage and in films. He has built a reputation for his professionalism and a deep sense of responsibility towards the profession. Throughout his career, George participated in many film and television projects, but his role in Dennis the Menace left a strong mark in the hearts of audiences. With his humorous personality and sense of responsibility, George brought honesty and intimacy to his character. He married and lived a happy family life, but also experienced many challenges in his career. On June 13, 1979, George passed away at the age of 66. His death left a great void in the hearts of those who loved him and his work, but memories of a man who was professional and full of responsibility still lives forever in everyone's minds. Willard Waterman. Date of birth: September 13, 1914. Date of death: January 2, 1995. Willard Waterman, the actor best known for playing Otis Quigley in Dennis the Menace, was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He grew up in a family that loved the arts and began his acting career when he was a student. After graduating from college, Willard moved to California to pursue his dream of acting. His career flourished as he appeared in many popular films and television shows, but it was his role as Otis Quigley that made him widely known. His character is a likable neighbor who often gets into trouble, which brought a lot of laughter to the audience. In his family life, Willard married a woman named Patricia, and they had 3 children together. Even though he is busy with his career, he always makes time for his family and is known as a devoted father. However, his final years were not easy. Willard faced a serious illness and passed away on January 2, 1995, at the age of 80. His death left a great void in the hearts of his fans, but his artistic legacy still lives on through the roles he left behind, along with his personal sacrifices for his family. Elizabeth Harrower. Date of birth: October 6, 1917. Date of death: August 20, 2003. Elizabeth Harrower, the actress who plays Mrs. Johnson on Dennis the Menace, was born in New York City. She began her acting career on Broadway before moving to film and television. With her graceful beauty and acting sophistication, Elizabeth quickly became a familiar face on screen. In family life, Elizabeth is married and has a happy life with her family. She is famous for being a hardworking woman, always ready to support her friends and colleagues in her profession. Her dedication and kindness left a deep impression on everyone around her. However, Elizabeth had been battling cancer for many years. She showed a strong and optimistic spirit throughout the treatment process. On August 20, 2003, she passed away at the age of 85. Those who knew her remembered Elizabeth not only for her acting talent, but also for her kindness and knowledgeable nature, which created a powerful legacy for those who had the opportunity to meet her. Mary Wicks. Date of birth: June 13, 1910. Date of death: October 22, 1995. Mary Wicks, the actress who plays Miss Esther Cathcart in Dennis the Menace, was born in St. Louis, Missouri. She began her acting career at a very young age, quickly becoming famous for her sharp voice and humorous personality. Mary has had a long and rich career, appearing in many films and television shows, from classic comedies to modern productions. Mary's family life was not always easy. She has gone through many relationships, but always maintains her love and passion for acting. Even though her personal life had challenges, she always demonstrated a strong and resilient spirit. In her later years, Mary faced many serious health problems, but she fought them resiliently. On October 22, 1995, she died at the age of 85 due to complications after surgery. Mary leaves behind a rich legacy with the laughter she brought to audiences throughout her career. Her image still lives on in the hearts of fans and has become an indispensable part of cinema history. Charles CLE. Date of birth: May 2, 1898. Date of death: October 21, 1980. Charles CLE, a veteran actor best known for playing Mr. Crinky, the savvy newspaper editor on Dennis the Menace, was born in Kewanee, Illinois. He started his artistic career very early with a passion for acting. Charles married a woman named Ruth, and they had 3 children together. Family has always been a great source of motivation in his life. Despite being busy with his acting career, Charles always spends precious time with his wife and children and maintains a close relationship with his family. His career spanned decades, with many impressive roles in films and television shows. Mr. Crinky in Dennis the Menace is one of Charles's most memorable roles, where he brings an intimate and profound image of a newspaper editor, demonstrating integrity and a sense of responsibility. In the profession, Charles CLE died on October 21, 1980, at the age of 82. The cause of his death was age-related health problems. His legacy lies not only in his roles, but also in the commitment to his craft and the honesty he demonstrated throughout his career, which continues to inspire generations of artists. Lillian Culver. Date of birth: August 28, 1895. Date of death: September 24, 1999. Lillian Culver, the actress who plays the warm and friendly Mrs. Schooner in Dennis the Menace, was born in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. She began her acting career on stage, where she quickly won the hearts of audiences thanks to her beauty and talent. Lillian had a happy life with her family, married to a man named Charles Culver. They have 3 children and always maintain a close bond with each other. She was known as a devoted mother and grandmother, always bringing love and warmth to her family. Throughout her career, Lillian has had many prominent roles on stage and on the small screen. However, her role as Mrs. Schooner in Dennis the Menace left a deep impression on the audience, as she portrayed the image of a woman always ready to help and support those around her. Lillian Culver passed away on September 24, 1999, at the age of 103. She passed away peacefully of natural causes. Her longevity is a testament to her resilient spirit and love of life. Her legacy of kindness and warmth touched countless lives, and her image lives on in the hearts of those who loved her. Charles Lane. Date of birth: January 26, 1905. Date of death: September 9, 2007. Charles Lane, the actor best known for playing Lawrence Finch, the stern and authoritative character in Dennis the Menace, was born in San Francisco, California. He is one of Hollywood's familiar faces, notable for his humorous and diverse roles. Charles Lane had a relatively peaceful family life. He married a woman named Ruth, and they had 2 children. Charles is a devoted father who always tries to balance his career and family. Charles Lane's career spanned more than 70 years, with many roles in famous films and television shows. He is known for his ability to portray strict yet humorous characters, making him one of the most popular actors in the entertainment industry. With the role of Lawrence Finch in Dennis the Menace, he made a strong impression and created a memorable image in the hearts of the audience. Charles Lane passed away on September 9, 2007, at the age of 102. He lived a long life filled with many artistic achievements to be proud of. The cause of his death was due to natural age-related health problems. His legacy of performances that showcased his incredible talent and dedication to the art of acting lives on in the hearts of his fans. Maurice Manson. Date of birth: May 5, 1913. Date of death: September 21, 2002. Maurice Manson is an actor best known for playing Mr. Timberlake in Dennis the Menace. He was born in New York, USA, and has had a passion for acting since he was a child. Maurice was married to a woman named Doris, and they had 2 children. Family was an important part of his life, and he often shared his joy and happiness with them. Despite experiencing many ups and downs in life, Maurice always tries to maintain a good relationship with his family. Maurice Manson has had a remarkable acting career, notable for his role as Mr. Timberlake in Dennis the Menace. He is known for his ability to portray relatable and approachable characters, creating memorable moments in the film. He has also appeared in many other films and television shows, leaving a deep impression on the audience. Maurice Manson passed away on September 21, 2002, at the age of 89. He left behind a rich legacy, with characters that resonated with audiences, but also faced the loneliness of age. His life and career are a testament to his dedication and passion for art. Bob Hastings. Date of birth: April 18, 1925. Date of death: June 30, 2014. Bob Hastings is an actor best known for playing Coach Gilmore on Dennis the Menace. He was born in Brooklyn, New York, and began his acting career at an early age, with roles in television shows and movies. Bob married a woman named Margaret, and they had 2 children. Family has always been a great source of encouragement in his life, and Bob often shares memorable moments with his wife and children. Throughout his career, Bob Hastings has starred in many popular TV shows and movies, but his role as Coach Gilmore in Dennis the Menace is one of his most memorable. He is known for his ability to display cheerfulness and sociable personality, which has helped him attract the admiration of audiences. Bob Hastings died on June 30, 2014, at the age of 89 from prostate cancer. His passing was a big shock to many fans, but his memories still live on in the hearts of the audience. He reflected the resilience he showed in his roles, even when facing the final chapter of his life. His legacy will forever be remembered in the hearts of art lovers. Robert B. Williams. Date of birth: October 25, 1904. Date of death: June 17, 1978. Robert B. Williams, an actor with a prominent role as Mr. Dorfman in Dennis the Menace, left a strong impression on audiences through his performances. He was born in Richmond, Virginia, and began his acting career at an early age. Robert married a woman named Ellen, and they had 2 children. He is a devoted father and always tries to bring joy to his family. Family has always been a great source of encouragement in his life, especially during difficult times. Throughout his career, Robert B. Williams has had many roles in films and television shows. He stood out as Mr. Dorfman in Dennis the Menace, where he demonstrated humor and friendliness, helping the audience feel comfortable and happy. His career does not stop at just one role, but also includes many other memorable works. Robert B. Williams died on June 17, 1978, at the age of 73. His cause of death was believed to be related to poor health. He left behind a legacy of kindness that shone through his performances, even in the face of personal pain. Memories of him still live forever in the hearts of loving audiences. Helen CLE. Date of birth: December 6, 1907. Date of death: December 28, 2003. Helen CLE, a talented actress, famous for her role as Mrs. Holland in the movie Dennis the Menace, left a deep impression on the audience thanks to the closeness and compassion of her character. Helen was born in Seattle, Washington, into an artistic family. She married a man named Paul CLE, and they had 2 children. Family life has always been important to Helen. She often spends time taking care of and raising her children, and her love for her family is reflected in the way she plays her roles. Helen CLE began her acting career on stage and later moved into television and film. She stood out as Mrs. Holland in Dennis the Menace, where she demonstrated kindness and understanding, creating the image of an ideal mother. She also participated in many other films and television shows, but this role is the most memorable in her career. Helen CLE died on December 28, 2003, at the age of 96 of natural causes. Her legacy is the compassion and warmth with which she touched many hearts through her performances. She will forever be remembered as a respected mother and an actress devoted to art. Richard Collier. Date of birth: June 26, 1920. Date of death: April 1, 2000. Richard Collier is an actor best known for playing Milkman in Dennis the Menace. He left a good impression on the audience with the image of a friendly and trustworthy character. Richard was born in Chicago, Illinois, and grew up in a family with a tradition of loving art. He married a woman named Margaret, and they had 3 children. Family has always been an important part of Richard's life, and he often shares his joy with them. Richard Collier has had an impressive acting career, with his role as Milkman in Dennis the Menace being one of his most memorable roles. His image is associated with trustworthiness and kindness, which has helped him gain popularity among audiences. In addition to his role in Dennis the Menace, Richard also participated in many other films and TV shows, proving his talent. Richard Collier died on April 1, 2000, at the age of 80. His cause of death was believed to be related to poor health. He left behind a legacy of kindness and trustworthiness, just like the character he portrayed, and will forever be remembered in the hearts of audiences. Alan Huitt. Date of birth: June 17, 1915. Date of death: November 7, 1986. Alan Huitt is an actor best known for playing Alastair St. Clair in Dennis the Menace. He has had an impressive career and left many marks in the hearts of audiences. Alan was born in New York City and grew up in an art-loving family. He married an actress named Mary and they have a son. Alan's family life was happy, but he also faced challenges in his work and personal life. Alan Huitt has had many memorable roles in his career, but the role of Alastair St. Clair in Dennis the Menace is one of the most prominent roles. He shows the complexity of human nature, giving audiences memorable moments. In addition to Dennis the Menace, Alan has also participated in many other television shows and movies, demonstrating his diverse acting abilities. Alan Huitt died on November 7, 1986, at the age of 71 from cancer. Despite his early passing, his legacy lives on through the memorable performances that showcase the complexity and depth of human nature that he brought to audiences. Will Wright. Date of birth: November 26, 1894. Date of death: June 19, 1962. Will Wright is an actor best known for playing Mr. Merivale on Dennis the Menace. He is known for his ability to portray authoritative and complex characters. Will was born in San Francisco, California, into an art-loving family. He was married to an actress and had a daughter. Family is an important part of his life, and he often spends time with them during his breaks. Will Wright has had a long career in the entertainment industry, with many prominent roles in films and television shows. His role as Mr. Merivale in Dennis the Menace was one of his most impressive roles, where he demonstrated the character's authority and complexity. He has also participated in many other famous films, leaving an impression on the audience. Will Wright died on June 19, 1962, at the age of 68 from cancer. His legacy is his poignant portraits that reflect the complexities of his own life, and he will forever be remembered as an actor dedicated to his art. Ultimately, Dennis the Menace is more than just a comedy. It is also a painting that reflects the ups and downs in the artists' lives, emphasizing that behind every laugh, there are always touching and sometimes tragic stories. The journey of the actors in the movie is a testament to the brightness and darkness of life, making viewers not only enjoy the movie but also ponder the value of affection and empathy in life. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in Dennis the Menace, and which of them do you miss the most? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.